Oh.
Greetings everyone and welcome to day 3 of Grove Church of the Nazarene's online VBS 2021 under the theme Heroes. Now we've arrived at day 3 and I know you have been having a great time learning about our Bible's heroes. On Monday you focused on Noah and I trust that that was a great learning experience for you. On Tuesday we learned about Joshua and today we're going to focus on another hero that you might be familiar with. Today we want to talk about David. And many of you might know David as the boy who slayed Goliath with a slingshot. Alright? The Bible often refers to David as a man after God's own heart.
Welcome to VBS 2021 Day 3. I really hope that you enjoyed the last 2 days and the amazing story that you have learned. And today, we will be looking at David that slew Goliath. My name is Bart Naipaul, and I hope you grab your Bibles and your notepad because we will be taking notes and we also will be following in our Bible in a few. Samuel went to the house of Jesse in Bethlehem, for God had chosen one of his sons to be king of Israel. When he saw Jesse's eldest son, a fine-looking young man, he thought, surely this is God's chosen one. But God told him not to judge by appearance. God looks on the inside of a person, not the outside. One by one, Jesse brought out his son, but not one of them was the chosen one. Finally, Samuel asked if he had any more sons, and Jesse answered, "There is the youngest, David. but he is tending the sheep in the field. When the young shepherd boy was brought before Samuel, the Lord spoke, "This is the one I have chosen." Samuel anointed him by sprinkling a few drops of oil on his head. But it was some time yet before David would be king. For now he stayed at home tending the sheep, passing the hours by playing his harp and practicing the slings. But from that day onward, God was always with David. Young David stood before Goliath. Mighty Goliath was a fearsome champion of the Philistine army, and he was so big and powerful that he was partially a giant. Goliath had challenged the Israelite soldiers to a single combat. Not one of them had dared to fight this terrible warrior, but David did. God had been with him when he had protected sheep from lions and bears, and David knew that God would be with him now. The king gave David his own armor and weapons, but they were too big and heavy for the young boy. So David stood before Goliath with nothing but his staff, a sling, and 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream. Goliath laughed when he saw the young shepherd boy, but David furiously ran towards him, putting a stone in the sling and flinging it all his might. It hit Goliath in the middle of his forehead, and when he fell to the ground, David raised up and drew out Goliath's own sword, cut his head from his body with one strike. The Philistines were so shocked when they saw their champion killed, and they turned and ran away. May the Lord bless the reading of his words unto our heart.
I really hope you would have enjoyed the story, how David, the warrior, the great warrior, would have slew Goliath. And one question I wanted to ask you is, why was God always with David?
That was a wonderful story by Brother Barrett. Now, if you would turn with me in your Bibles to 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 13, and it reads, "The Philistine commanders continued to go to battle, and as often as they did, David met with more success than the rest of Saul's officers, and his name became well known."
Jesus loved the little children.